Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, home to the North Carolina State Wolfpack, and the fans here on this leg of Tobacco Road have been getting ready since early this morning. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Stanford's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Spits it out to the back. And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Caught. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. At the 40, there he goes. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they got it on the 22.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll go back to the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. So loud it's rattling your fillings on third and goal. Got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. That is no good. After the miss, no change in the score.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
A first down for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. They'll leave it with him. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Now on first down from the 30. Right back to the well. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's McCall.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
At the 45 on his way. He's up to 41 yards rushing. What a way to get this season started. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. He wants to throw.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They move the chains on the ground. Now another 1st down. With the catch, it's Rodgers. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. From the gun, give on the inside. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to power their way ahead. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, they knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Good timing on the quick out. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that 1st down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the 1st down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Gets it out quickly. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Rodgers. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. This time they'll go to the running game. Finds a crease at the 20. He's now up to 66 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. To the ground. He's got it again. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the air, it's McCall. He finds his man. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Barges ahead. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. On the option. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not like it into the way Leinart and Bush and Lindale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Fires to the big fella. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Motion from the offense. Fly sweep coming. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. To the air, it's Daniels. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be defensive coordinator calling plays.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. And the returner will be brought down. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They've been running it, but now the pass. Got his man quickly. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Concepcion. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
And guys, how many first downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
NC State going up tempo. They'll go to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Wide out in motion. To the air, it's McCall. He's got his man. Tackled after picking up the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Snags it. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, NC State.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of the game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Ooh, the defense so lucky that was not a touchdown. The offense saw an opportunity to take a chance and take a shot, and they executed that play beautifully.
And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford! I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he's going to try to return this one. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fella on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Raleigh. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in PAC. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas in Carter Finley Stadium.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They keep it on the ground to open the third. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Looking to pass, it's McCall. Dumps it off in the flats. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here on 3rd down. Snap it to the back. Gets it past the marker. Smashes ahead. Give him 105 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. He's got it on the right. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Collins. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The inside handoff. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield. It's Collins. Stopped after making the catch. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. They'll give it to him again. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. From the red zone, it's Waters. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, the inside give. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Arizona dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. It's one game, you don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll try the run. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
After the run, now to throw. He's got the tight end. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. Using that running game to bludgeon forward, he's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It is good!
That makes the score NC State 20, Stanford 10.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Going up top on 1st down. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Hit as he throws. Picked off. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. And the defense dialed up the pressure, and they hit the quarterback, and that led to the pick.
No doubt about it, Reese. Pressure affects a quarterback's accuracy. He just was not able to set his feet on that throw. The ball got away from him a little bit, and, of course, that led to the interception.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, I should have ran a better route.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Waters. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Cradles it at the 35. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. 1st down here for the offense. The give to the back. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. From the gun, running back gets to give. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air, it's Daniels. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Sweet cut there. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the 1st down and avoid settling for the field goal. They'll try to get it through the air. It's caught. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He caught it. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the 1st down here. Makes the grab on the left. And he will score! Touchdown, Cardinal! That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Here comes the option. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Running with power. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's McCall. He lost one down the sideline. Snags it on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they're executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Second down coming up.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. Quickly complete.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback, because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal or do you go for it?
NC State 23, Stanford 17.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After the first down completion, it's 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
What a great play by the defense. In a play like that, in this situation of the game, late, it's close, 3rd down, you gotta have it. But how about the pass rush? How about the effort getting to the quarterback?
Deep into the 4th quarter of this game, down by 6. They'll have to go for it on 4th down. Lets it fly. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. First down here for the offense. The give to the tailback. Fighting off the defender. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Cal took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Berkeley. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Working the middle, it's complete. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Coming after it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Finds his big tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's got it, and they convert. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and pull it away. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Getting some heat. Got it in the middle. It's Io Manor. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. You work all off season for that. The chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.